Welcome to The H.O.E Phase, a millennial dating experiment powered by Sirens NYC. Ready, set, ho!
Nah, ain't none of that. I'm a hoe.
Give me the cash for the wearing. Cause if we knew better, these niggas would do better. Straight up. Oopsie.
Hey y'all! Oh my God.
I'm really sad from iCarly.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the H.O.E Phase.
And that's H.O.E with H.O.E, which stands for Healing Over Everything.
Yes, and we're coming straight out of Siren Studios, and this podcast is powered by Sirens NYC. What's good?
Sponsored by none other than... Let me hit that applause again. We got that pink walls on deck.
That pink was on deck. Yes, shout out to RB of Smoking Wordz podcast. Make sure y'all check that out as well.
Yes, of Smoking Wordz notoriety.
Yes. Mr. Tony Sparks himself has definitely, provided us with the punch, with the libations for today to keep the conversation flowing so beautifully. Thank you, sir.
Trying to get punchlines. And if you're a real fan and you watch Smoking Wordz, you know what I'm talking about.
Period. I'm not trying to do that. Hold up. Quick sip. For those of you guys who don't know, it's your favorite co-host, Becky J, your friendly neighborhood sex symbol, L.
And it's your actual fave co-host, MJ, the baddest to Guyana.
Oh, spicy.
You know.
We just want to say thank you guys for rocking out with us for this new season. Thank you for all the support on our first episode so far. And thank you so much for everyone who's been rocking with us, buying our merch, rocking with us on Instagram, all of our new followers. Like, we just been feeling great. Mm-hmm. How you been, girl?
It's been a ride. No, I'm kidding. It's been great. I'm just so happy to be back. And you know what I didn't miss, though?
What?
Was when you're talking to somebody and they watch the show.
Oh.
That. I remember I used to have this one nigga, I would literally tell him, don't watch the show.
Okay.
And he would answer me back 45 minutes later after he's watched the show.
And
like,
what would he say?
He would just be like, he would just say stuff like, I wish you would have said this stuff to me before instead of me having to find out on a podcast. So I think that's what happened in this new situation.
Okay, give us the tea.
Not a situation, it's a relationship. We're official. I'm sorry for what I said last week. Love you. I know you're watching. But yeah, I guess the whole thing about just if there's any concerns to bring it up with the person instead of them having to find out on the episode.
Like, I guess bringing it up with them first.
Yeah.
First. Okay. That's fair. So, did you guys have a talk and everything?
We did. Yeah, we were on the phone for 3 hours last night. I got lightly pressed, but not in a bad way, just in a way of if this is how you're really feeling, say what you have to say.
And he wants to know.
Mm-hmm. So he was just asking me what are you scared of? Are you scared of me? And I was just like, no. And I was just trying to explain to him no, it's just anxiety and irrational fears. But niggas is gon' nigga. So he's trying to make rationality happen. And I'm just like, no, there's no rationality.
He's trying to solve your problem.
Exactly.
And you're like, I have a problem.
Yeah, no, I'm the problem.
It's me. Therapy. Did you miss that part about the self-therapy that I was doing? Was he crying at self-therapy?
He was just like, no, we're doing therapy right now. I was just like, you're not even qualified. He's like, yes, I am. And I'm just like, I just need to give me a real one.
It's so funny because I be feeling that way sometimes too. I be like, I'm going to give you a great therapy session, MJ. And it's just like,
you're not qualified.
I'm not qualified. I'm not unbiased enough. And I just need to go to therapy. I think sometimes you try to once you've been in therapy, you try to give someone that comfort and that relief and that release that you get from going to therapy. But
it's it literally needs to be a stranger who doesn't know any of these people in the story, doesn't have any feelings towards you or the people. That's it.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm really excited this week to start our series. We gotta come up with a cool name for it on how we're gonna be interacting with our subscribers and supporters and the amazing Super Ho team. I'm super excited to talk about some of the stuff we talked about on Monday.
Yes.
You know, we talked about how the pandemic has affected our hoeing.
Exactly.
And basically our healing, our dating, and everything. And you know, I touched base on how I'm learning more to surrender and also surrendering to more positive things. I also talked about, you know, being more of an honest person and how I discovered that I'm a fucking liar.
Exactly.
And what was the other thing?
I don't remember.
What were yours?
Mine, I talked about, you know, my insecurities a little bit. I touched on that. And I touched on my healing process and how I had to reset. But there was still so much healing involved in resetting.
Yeah. I definitely big on that reset and big on, like, letting go. Maybe was that mine?
Maybe. It was mostly about the line. I think we're going to get more into the line today just because that was a bigger chunk of the episode. And I think being in a pandemic and, like, having to really be alone with, like, yourself and your family and, like, a select group of people, it opened you up to all the stuff that's really inside you. Like, it opened your eyes. Like, you didn't really know you were a liar like that.
Yeah, like, it opened, even though what, bitch?
I'm just saying, even though you've been a fibber your whole life.
Yeah, I guess I didn't realize how intertwined and how complicated it actually made my life. Exactly. Instead of more peace and the healing and the evolution that I wanted to do. And I think definitely the part about being home, and still being home, and still being home, and still being in a pandemic, has given me time to let things allow me to process things that never had a chance to come out. Exactly. So it's like this lying stuff, it's just like, I probably knew it, but I really got to face it. And I think it's even been a little more, like, I can be a super critical person. So sometimes when I have, like, my eyes open, I have to, like, break it all the way down. So now I'm like, oh my God, am I lying there? When did I lie?
I think
that the truth?
I think even mom told you too. She was just, like, comparing us to, like, when we were younger. Like, say she would tell us to clean our room. I would say, no, I'm not going to clean my room. Becky would be like, yeah, I'm going to do it, but never do it. And she would know that, like, yeah, Becky's saying yeah, but she's not going to do it. MJ's just saying no, period.
Yeah. So I think she always knew. And I've heard that story a million, billion, trillion, thousand times. But now I think I'm ready to do something about it because I just want to be myself. Like, and I'm just discovering who the fuck is that? Like, do I know who that is? Exactly. Can we see, like, who's in here? Like, can you move it? Okay. We got some likes and some comments. Hey, y'all. Hey. Thank you guys so much for joining us on YouTube. And thank you everyone who came over from Instagram Live. Like, we really, really, really love rocking with you guys. Y'all fucking with the set?
For real. I think y'all are.
Drop some thumbs up. Drop some comments, some hearts if y'all fucking with our new set. I'm just loving this lighting and everything.
For real. I just keep looking over here. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, guys. We're gonna do better. Yeah. So I'm excited. We have two guests that are going to be joining us today to talk about some of their own traits and some of their own toxicities and how that's affecting their dating. And I'm excited. It's not very often you get to see women being accountable and facing their shit. So we're definitely going to switch that up.
Yeah, I know. I just told our first guest her time. She's coming on. She's going to be on in 5 minutes.
She's going to be in the waiting room. So it's going to be so exciting. So if you guys want to be a guest on next Friday's episode, feel free to reach out to us and join the combo. Next week on Monday, we have a very interesting show coming up.
Yeah.
So
should we tell the topic?
You can say
it's 2 a.m. in South Africa right now. Stayed up for this.
Virtual hug. Much. Oh my god.
I'm gonna cry.
No, it's literally like the little things like that. Not little. That's huge.
That's huge. That's humongous.
things like that make us feel so grateful and encourages us to keep going.
For
You
real.
know, today I was doing this conference. I don't know if y'all know Grant Cardone, the 10X conference. Hey, drop a 10X if y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about.
That's the thing.
10X.
Did he do that?
Yeah, it's giving a little like culty vibes.
It's giving.
What's that?
I don't know. Yeah. Bird gang.
But I was doing this conference today, and I feel like I've just been feeling really pumped and excited to bring more content and more excitement and more fire and more work to you guys. So I just want to do that again. So we're just super stoked. I know I am for sure.
I sure am too. I feel like this season is about to get wild, especially the topics we have. Like, I feel like we've been a little tame these last few years. I think it's time to ruffle some feathers.
Shake it up a bit.
Shake the table.
Definitely. Shout out to, what was her name?
Gammy
Gamil. I'm trying to add a little accent to it to make
Exactly.
sense.
I was gonna add a Haitian accent to it.
Yeah, I feel like, but shout out to you from South Africa, and shout out to everyone watching from all over. We're just so grateful. So grateful.
I love you guys so much. I just want to give you guys a virtual hug.
Virtual hugs all
Let
around.
me hold you.
Yeah, you got more thumbs up. Like, I'm just so excited for this. Okay, so we have our first guest. She should be joining in very shortly. And yeah, maybe we should drop what we're going to be talking about on Monday.
On Monday, who? Okay.
Yeah.
The topic is going to be how gotta get real deep with it. How feminism has destroyed femininity. Ooh, I said it, and I don't feel bad. Ooh, see, that's my nigga energy coming out. Yeah, I just think we need to talk about this. It's a pandemic.
No, I'm very excited to talk about this a little bit more. And I'm also glad that since we've been watching other past videos, like this femininity journey and return to femininity has been something that I've been working on these past 2 years. So I think we have a little bit more experience with it, and
especially from young. I feel like we were just such girly girls when we were young, like
so much so.
Oh my god! So it's fun going back to that and like not having to be hardened by the world.
I'm not gonna lie, like being a little bit more high maintenance is just more, like. When I was wearing like baggy clothes and no makeup and no fucking hair on my head, it was just
easier.
So much easier. But
were you happier?
No.
Exactly.
I wasn't necessarily happier, but I also noticed that the more time that I put into myself, it becomes more like self-care and self-love. And I'm like
laying those baby hairs, it's a ritual.
It really is.
It's a self-care ritual. I don't got them right now, but
I got some. I got one.
But it just feels so good.
No, yeah, thank you guys. Well, thank you guys for just being patient with our journey.
Oh, she said it's not letting her join. Oh, I got to start the call. Oops, my fault.
Thank you guys for bearing with us.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, cool. It's about to start.
Ooh. Live show.
That's what happens when we have a live show. You know what? Throw the theme song back on. Throw the theme song back on while we wait for our guests to come.
Welcome to The Whole Phase, a millennial dating experiment powered by Sirens NYC. Ready, set, ho!
Nah, ain't none of that. I'm a hoe.
Cause if we do better, these niggas will do better. Straight up.
Ooh. She said it's not letting her. See, technical difficulties.
Thank you guys for bearing with us,
For real.
You have to like click participants or something.
Because if we knew better, these niggas would do better. Straight up.
Okay, thank you guys so much. You know what? While she's talking about that, while she's getting that together.
Yes, I'm Sam.
You're Sam?
You be Carly. Hold it together.
I will hold it together.
Hit them with the tea. What's
Sometimes you just gotta let time pass. I'm just gonna give you guys a quick word. No, especially being a woman, I think, especially with this femininity stuff, like, I'm learning to be more expressive with my feelings and being more open. But letting the floodgates of feelings out, like, I've been having to, like, let time process shit before I respond and react to shit. Especially when it comes to, like, relationships and dealing with people. Give it a second. Let it breathe before you respond. Because sometimes shit will course correct its motherfucking self. You don't have to raise your voice. You don't have to even say anything about it. That spirit will communicate
Exactly.
on your behalf. You know? That's just a quick word. That's what I got. Let me see.
Dang, it was the same link. But it should be good. I think it should be good to go.
Should be. Do I have to, like, get out the call? Like, because this is one of two. She just has to join it, too.
That's it, because it worked for RB.
Oh, no. Try again.
No. There's a problem with this website. Let me click it. Let me try to join.
Well, you don't have to Skype.
Oh, yeah, I don't have a Skype.
Let me try on my phone.
She said maybe y'all can call me. Okay.
Try that.
Let's see. It's the first time for everything.
You know what? Thank you guys so much for being so patient with us. Like, right now, we're just trying to figure out, connect everything. Did you add? Do you have her number and stuff to add, or how do you call that?
I'm gonna try.
Yeah. Let me see if I can join.
No, it's the call is over now.
Okay. Oh yeah, because when RB joined, it just said 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think it might be her service, maybe.
Oh no.
Can't scan it, babe.
Does her name come up?
Yeah, let me try typing it in. Not there. Oh, this one. All right, let's see.
Hi.
Sorry for all the technical difficulties.
I know.
Yay!
Yay, we got you in the shot now. Hi, welcome to the Ho Phase.
Before we start, please let everyone know your name, a little bit about yourself, and where you're from.
My name is Joss. I'm from LBC, Long Beach, Cali.
Okay.
Yes. I am a paralegal, and I'm a mama, and I do have my own podcast that I started. So I don't want to, shout it out and be disrespectful.
Plug it.
It's When Women Link. We're from Long Beach. It's a brand new podcast. We just started it last year. It's 4 of us. 3 of us now.
Mm-hmm.
But It's a women empowerment podcast. So it's all about our lives and the shit that we go through, on a daily basis as mothers, as women. So it's quite different from what you guys got going on, but
I love
so I fuck with it.
Yeah, thank you. I like the name When Women Link.
I love it.
You never know what's gonna happen when women link up.
Exactly. We're linking
Yeah.
now.
We sitting there talking a lot of shit. That's for sure.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for reaching out to be a part of the show today. We're so excited to be able to talk to you guys virtually, face to face. I think it's really cool.
Yes.
So, I know we wanted to talk about some of the things that we mentioned on Monday's episode, but more specifically about what toxic traits do we have that is affecting our us getting in the way of dating. A lot of times we talk about other people, but I think here on this platform we want to take more accountability and figure out what that is.
Yeah, most def. I just got out of a relationship like literally 2 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to change my number, everything. I did the whole 9. I just went off the radar because it was 2 years of like literal toxicity, like me going at it, him going at it, blocking, unblocking, doing all that. And I'm 32 years old and I'm still going through that type of shit. So, girl, I feel like I was definitely toxic because I have control issues. I said I want him here and I want him now. It was like I didn't respect the boundaries that he put on. Like I wanted him to respect my boundaries and what I had going on, but I didn't want to respect what he had going on. So I definitely.
When you say you wanted him here and now, does that mean like whenever, like physically you wanted him here whenever you wanted him, or you wanted the relationship to be where you wanted it to be when you wanted it to be?
No, definitely that was him. That was his thing. Like he wanted to be a boyfriend when he wanted to be, but me, it was more like I wanted control. Like I wanted him to do what I said when I said it, and I didn't understand that he had a life as well. So I feel like we bumped heads in that because he didn't want to be a boyfriend and I wanted him to be a husband, not a boyfriend, but a husband, So we definitely we clashed a lot, and then it got to a toxic level where it got disrespectful, calling each other names. So I feel like my toxicity too was not learning like, okay, this isn't good for me no more. Like I wanted him so bad and he wanted me so bad that we just didn't know when it was time to let go.
I've definitely been in that situation, and it's just like I definitely had to come to terms and actually forgive myself for not getting out of that situation. It's just like, yeah, I can blame the person for being this and that, but it's like you stayed, and at one point it becomes a choice for you to choose toxicity, and it's like, where does that come from?
Yes. And then also with me, it was like being the victim. Like I wanted to always cry and I wanted him to feel sorry for me, and I went through this and I went through that, and how dare you put me through that again? I'm putting myself through it again because I'm allowing it.
Do you think that that becomes like emotional manipulation kind of thing?
Yeah, I did. Honestly, this was probably the most growing. It was a very different experience for me from the father of my kids, because I didn't have any ties with this man, but us wanting to be together. So it was like, why am I here? Why am I putting myself through this? I questioned myself a lot, and I went back to therapy because of this relationship. So I started to realize a lot of things about myself. Like I wanted to stay in that victim mentality. Like I wanted somebody to feel sorry for me so bad for everything that I went through. Because I've been a victim of domestic violence. I've gone through a lot of shit. So I wanted him to feel bad for me. I wanted him to be like, come here, come here, baby. Like, pat me on the back, make me feel good.
That's so interesting to hear, because I've also been a victim of domestic violence, and I think I did have a period of time where I'm just like, I'm sad. Like, I need you to take care of me because I've been through so much. And it's just like, you have to take care of yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Your
And
responsibility.
I like that too. But then again, I'm like, nah, I'm an independent bitch. Like, I don't need you. Yeah. Don't hug me too much. I'm good. What you mean? Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Oh
Shout
my-
out to you though
Yeah.
for having that accountability to even reflect and like reflect on your part in it too.
Yeah, almost definitely. That's why I was like, one of us has to let go. So we had, he had the cheating thing going on. So he was cheating back and forth on the gram, on Facebook, blah blah blah. I would catch him, I would forgive him, then he would
Facebook
do it.
messaging and stuff, like girls from high school and
Yeah,
stuff.
girl. The last thing he did was he was making plans to go travel with another woman.
Like go on a
An ex.
vacation.
Girl, he was gonna help her move from one state to the other behind my back.
Oh.
Yes. And I bet you I was going to be the one babysitting his kid while he was doing that.
No.
He had the whole thing set up. Like he
Girl, everything.
It was a
everything.
win-win
It was
situation.
set up. Yeah. So I was like, no, one of us has to let go. So that's when I was like, all right, it's time to change the number. It's time to, it's time to make some changes up in here. So
now,
I'm proud of myself. I took that step.
I'm proud of you too, but now I have a question. Do you think you are done for good, like with the situation? You think you're gonna be able to walk away from it?
I hope so. I feel like
Thanks for the honest answer.
For real.
I hope so. I feel like if he doesn't reach out, I'll be okay. That's why I changed my number, because I've never gone this far, like to change my number, change my IG. I'll move if I have to. But if he reach out, I'm good. But if he has that connection and that like communication with me, it's real hard for me to be like, no, don't talk to me, So yeah, I can only blame myself if he does have access to me after this.
You know what? Shout out to you though, because I feel like you took it into your own hands. You're like, I need to go to therapy. You didn't sit there and bullshit us talking about, yeah, I'm this and that, or he was this and that. Yeah, I'm so excited to hear this and to hear your growth and to hear that other women are like kind of on the same vibe as well.
For real.
Yeah, girl. So if y'all want to hear more about my drama and my growth and to see whether or not I actually left him, y'all can listen to my podcast, When Women _ LBC. It's on IG. And my name is Joss once again. I don't know if my time is up, but I got to go back to work. I'm on my break. So thank you guys so much for.
Don't forget to plug yourself too.
Yeah, most definitely. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Joss. Listen, so excited. Thank you for sticking out through all the technical difficulties as
thank
well.
you so much.
And you know what? Just for that, we're gonna send you some stickers as well. So be sure to send us your address and our DM, and we'll get you over some merch and some beautiful stuff.
Alrighty, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Oh, that was so dope. So dope. Shout out to When Women's Bling. Shout out to her podcast, but also shout out to just like being accountable. And oh my God, that victim mentality, I literally had to shed it. Like I literally thought for so many years, I'm a victim because I had an ex who put his hands on me, and that means I can act all types of crazy and all types of emotionally unstable, and someone has to take care of me because I've been through so much.
Or even just that act of like finally realizing that most of what you allow is your fault, you know? Like what other people do with that, like that has something to do with them, but for your growth and your healing, like it's all of your fault. And like coming to that accountability, but not in a precious momming yourself way.
That's
like
one of our
to yourself.
That's one of our lingos. Like you always think about like how Precious's mom from the movie Precious, how she talks to her daughter.
She talked to Precious.
So like what did she say? What's that line we say?
Bitch, I can't even.
She just be crazy like, you stupid fucking ass bitch. Like that's how sometimes we talk to ourselves in our head. Like, get the fuck up, you lazy bitch. What the fuck you been in bed?
What you did today?
What you did? You didn't even succeed, bitch.
It wasn't even.
It's March. It's the first quarter.
Productive.
The first quarter's almost done, stupid bitch. So it's just like, don't do that. We gotta be more like the Huxtables mom, like Claire Huxtable, or like someone who's just more sweet and delicate, you know. But wow, shout out to Joss. I love that. I think this is an amazing kickstart for all the bomb supporters and the super whole team that's going to be joining this conversation. And yeah, here's some more growth, here's some more healing, and here's some more hoes, you know?
That didn't work. But yeah, I'm trying to set up our next guest.
Yes.
Shout out to Joss, though. She's bomb. She is so pretty.
Yeah, shout out to her. Shout out to her for real. Shout out to women being in therapy and for healing themselves. And I'm sorry, the victim shit is just I'm just getting replays of like I've been in a relationship and just being so broken and just so like, I need you here to take it. And he was just like, I don't want to fucking be around you. And literally made a song. I said, that's why I didn't invite you. Because, bitch, you were a drag. That's how I took it. Did you find?
Yeah, I found her. I'm just seeing if she's ready.
Okay.
So now we know they need to send us their Skype ID.
Okay.
Because ours doesn't work.
Okay, cool. That's fair. That is fair.
I feel like we're going to be talking about that song for years. Because remember when Suge and them came on? It was just like, oh, they was like, I thought it was about to be a love song he wrote for his girl. He was like, I listened to it. It was like, this is not a love song.
I actually talked to him like not too long ago, and he was like, people be coming up to him like, yo, that Becky song, that shit is so good. Like, so many people really like it. I think the words, like, he was really like pouring out like his feelings and stuff. Y'all should check it out.
It's still out.
It is out. It's out on SoundCloud.
We're gonna
on Spotify. Yeah,
we gotta get his permission to do a reaction video one day.
Yeah, we can definitely plug it into one of the episodes. I think it'll be kind of cool.
All right, now I'm going to call our next guest, Kendall.
Yes. Oh, add the applause too. That was fun.
Oh yeah, that is everything. Let me. Yes, Kendall.
Wait, clap again.
Oh, we're gonna do some applause.
Hi,
guys! How are you?
We are great.
Good.
How are you?
I'm fine. I am excited. Oh my god, let me move. My house is a mess.
No, you look good.
The framing is good. It's like it's widescreen.
You're perfect.
Okay.
Thank you so much for reaching out and for being available to be on today. Like, we are so excited to have our first episode and talking to you guys.
Yes.
I was part of the first episode.
Yes! You made it, girl. Okay, before we get into it, please let everyone know a little bit about you, your name, where you're from, and
what you do.
What you do.
Yeah.
Okay, so my name is Kendall. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay, Bob.
I own a women's boutique. It's called the Fire Boutique. Yeah, I've been owning it for going on 3 years. May 25th will be my 3rd year in business. And that's a little bit about me. I like shopping. I like money. I like that.
Yes.
I like shopping. I like money. What else I like? I don't like spending my own money. I like spending other people's money.
Okay. Period. Diversify your streams of income. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, thank you again so much. One of my best friends is actually, her family's from Baltimore, but they say Baltimore. Do you say Baltimore?
Yeah, I try to be proper a little bit, you know.
Okay, we were talking on Monday about like some of our traits and some of the things that have affected our dating.
Yes.
So we wanted to talk to you about that too. What are some of your toxic traits that's getting in the way of you dating successfully?
Well, one of my toxic traits is that, you know, especially when I first meet somebody, it's like, I have a barrier up. That's one of my toxic traits. I'm really not the type of person that put my guard down. I don't really trust people. Just because of, things that happened in the past, me and men, I'm very broad. So I think that some people take me as being kind of mean versus, just speaking the real. But it's not what I say. Sometimes it's how I say it, and I look back and think, like, oh, I shouldn't have said it like that,
MJ said, what's your sign?
A Scorpio.
I knew it! I fucking knew it. Listen.
Oh, every Scorpio is like that.
One of our best friends is a Scorpio. Love you, sis, if you're watching. Heart. But yeah, we know that.
I instantly knew once you said that. I'm like, Scorpio.
It's really that noticeable that I'm a Scorpio.
Absolutely. Wow. Like, I can just tell by that little spicy energy you had. Just a little.
Yeah.
So I have a question. How long does it usually take for you to let your guard down, like when you are dealing with someone?
I would say approximately about 3 to 6 months. It depends.
I think that's understandable.
Yeah, I gotta get to know you a little bit because people really don't show you who they really are until you actually are there used to you. So you be seeing that other side, like, oh yeah, this man crazy. I'm gonna have to take it back to his head. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but wait, do you wait those 6 months to let your crazy out too?
Oh no, I'm crazy off the bat, as you can see.
Scorpio.
She's like, that part is out.
Yes.
It's just my heart is on the inside of the wall.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm the sweetest person you'll get to know, once I really open up to you, I'm really nice, I just don't like when people cross me. So when you cross me, that's when it's like,
that's when the stinger
comes
out.
Yep.
The stinger.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. I do have another question. Have you ever thought about going to therapy or anything to help you with like because it sounds like maybe there's something like from your past or something that you've been through that's caused you to maybe respond this way? Have you ever gone to like therapy or thought about that?
Well, not relationship therapy, but I actually been to therapy because my mom passed.
Okay.
So I actually been to therapy because of that, like grief counseling and stuff. So it actually has helped me because one thing about me, I'm an overthinker. So I think a lot, and my therapist, teaches me like techniques and stuff just to stay in the present moment. So definitely I have been to therapy before, but not because of relationships, but yeah.
But I feel like that's, everything kind of connects. So like once you're able to like do that, not overthink in one area, like that can help you when it comes to relationships, and maybe like that's really cool. Can you share maybe one of those tips that you learned and maybe like help some of us out?
Well, yeah. One of the tips that always sticks with me is that you always have to stay in the present moment, because if you think in the future, it brings you anxiety. If you think in the past, it will bring you depression. So you got to stay in the present moment, to go take it one day at a time. So that's what I did.
I'm gonna write that down. Not right now, but I'm gonna remember that.
I love that. Drop that in the comments. Drop that in the comments if you are a real one. I'm gonna make sure we put that in the show notes
for real.
That's awesome.
Say it one more time. One more time for the people in the back.
Okay. So if you think in the future, it brings you anxiety. If you think in the past, it brings you depression. So you got to stay in the present and take it one day at a time.
Bars. Let me drop a round of applause for that one.
Period. I definitely learned that. I was like a YMCA kid when I was younger, and that's what we used to do at the YMCA. A round of applause.
That is so cute. I'm gonna start doing that. Like,
you can have it.
Yeah.
You can have it. All right. Before we let you off, I wanted to know. Give us a little bit of tea on what's going on in your dating life.
Well, currently, I'm not dating anyone right now. I'm just focused on my business, expanding my business. Now, if a man comes around, I don't go out looking. That ain't my thing.
Okay.
So I don't go looking. If somebody comes up and I gotta be physically attracted to you for me to even talk to you. Then I get to know you, on the spiritual and mental side.
And then the wall comes down.
Yeah, then the walls come down.
After 6 months.
Yeah.
That's
So,
crazy. I just went through
you
one
know,
of those too.
I can't hear you. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I said I just went through one of those too, where like I wasn't dating, but then the right person came around and they kind of
Yeah.
off the market.
Exactly. Well, congratulations, girl. Congrats.
I feel, yes, round of applause, one more. I do feel like that's also a really good place to be in, because like when you're focused on your bag and like you just have your stuff going on, like it just takes away from that desperate, thirsty, pick me energy that can sometimes take over women, especially as I'm gonna be 29 this year, so I feel like, you know, I'm getting a little older and I'm like, oh my god, husband, babies, and I'm just like,
yeah, I don't have any neither. I don't have a ring on my finger. I don't have no kids. I'm 27. I'll be 28 this year.
okay, nice.
Yes.
I feel like this is a good space to be in. Focus on the bag, focus on the grind.
Exactly.
But you know, we still keep our, I don't know how it's gonna work, but we still gotta like put ourselves out there, right? Like, even though it's like a pandemic, I don't know.
Yeah, well, here it was supposed to the rules and stuff was supposed to lift today, but then they canceled it. So back in the house I go.
Hey, y'all not open at all?
They didn't lift none of the restrictions. They were supposed to lift all of them. No, 50% of people could go like to the restaurants and bars and stuff. It was supposed to be for today, but they canceled it. I'm like, forget it.
No.
Yeah, this COVID.
No crab cakes, right?
No, I still eat now. I still eat good.
So you can pick up the food. I just can't go there.
Usually I don't even eat out no more. I cook more now.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm trying to like eat more healthier, get into shape, especially because I sell clothes and I got a little gut. I got a little bit of gut over the few months. It's time to get back in the gym.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You know what? Thank you so much, Kendall.
Thank you so much.
No, can I take a picture of y'all?
Yes.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on.
You gonna look in there?
No, you gotta go.
No, it's not.
Okay, I got him.
Skype is right there.
Oh.
So
you can see him?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, I can see him.
Yes. Thank you so much, Kendall. We love your.
No, thank y'all.
No,
thank you so much.
No, thank you.
Thank you, for real.
Thank you for being on our first episode where we're actually talking to people, and for that, we're gonna send you some stickers, girl. We're gonna send you some stickers. We're gonna have you dripped out, okay?
Yes.
Thank you.
Please shoot us a DM with your address, and we'll get that over to you shortly, okay?
Okay.
Before you sign off, please let everyone know where they can find you, and please let them know where they can find your boutique as well.
Okay, well, you can find me at The Fire Boutique. It sounds just like it's written out. I mean, like I said it. The Fire Boutique. On Instagram, that's what I'm mainly on. You can find me on Facebook, LinkedIn, but I would say recommend Instagram because that's my favorite place. Also, you can find me at _KendallFire23 as well on Instagram. So yeah, definitely follow my boutique page.
Yes. We're gonna go check it out.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll definitely talk to you soon, girl. See you in the DM.
Okay.
Yes.
I surely am.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was so fun.
Yay, that was so much fun. Just minus the anxiety from the technical difficulty.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much. Thank you to Joss and Kendall for participating in today's show.
I just knew she was a Scorpio. I just had to say that. Like, I'm getting in tune only to certain signs, though.
Which signs are you more in
Just
tune
Scorpios.
to? Just us.
Scorpio, Sagittarius, everyone who's around me. Scorpio,
Okay.
Sag, Taurus, Capricorn.
I feel like I don't even know that many Tauruses, but when people know Taurus, they're like, oh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But they usually like me. They're like, oh, you're loyal.
We need an astrology episode where everybody just makes their assumptions.
That sounds like a hot ass mess, but a fun one. Ooh. Guys, this has been so much fun. I'm a little sweaty from this punchline.
It's the punchline and the punch lights.
Yeah, shout out to Siren Studios and Sirens NYC, aka us.
Us. It's all us, literally.
We're producing and starring and editing and all of that amazing stuff. You know?
It's literally our bare hands. Like, we're in this shit.
We gotta drop an applause for the fucking.
Drop applause for some hoes.
Hey, I'm sorry, I just really love this shirt too. It's just giving
it's
such,
really
like,
cute.
airy vibes. Yes. But yeah, thank you guys. Y'all can definitely catch us right back here on YouTube on Monday night at 7 p.m. And we're coming with that topic. MJ, want to remind them of that topic for Monday?
The topic for Monday is how feminism has destroyed femininity. Ooh.
You ready for that one?
I'm ready.
I'm big.
We gotta have Friday. I feel like Friday guest is about to be real gully.
Yeah, I want y'all to come in, but I do want y'all to come in ready to have conversations, ready to have challenging conversations too. You know, like
exactly.
We ain't kissing nobody's ass. We ain't doing none of that.
We've done a lot of that in the past. We just let bitches say shit like, "Use these niggas." We was like,
yeah, you know, we just out here trying to be accountable and to rise up to the occasion, for real. But thank you guys so much for rocking with us. Y'all can follow us on Instagram at the Whole Phase, and you guys can follow your favorite girl on Instagram at Everybody Loves Becky, because everybody loves Becky. And I'm actually, I got really, really much better at it. Well, not everyone. Someone's particular.
Exactly. And y'all can follow me, your actual fave, at MJ Smokes MJ. And also, y'all can follow my skincare page, 1804 Skincare. I'm taking bookings very soon, so make sure you tap in.
Yes, I just had a facial today by her, and wow, my skin is exploding with glow.
It's that glow. Look at just the natural glow.
Yeah, and it's actually the tools, the skincare tools that she uses too, is just wow.
It just takes you to the next level.
I'm just so lucky that I get to try everything out before everyone else does.
Before it hits the market.
I'm just like feeling so VIP, you know?
Yes.
Like a
1804 VIP member for life.
Yes. Thank you guys also for supporting our merch line. Y'all can support us at sirens.nyc/shop. And y'all can find mugs and hats and
phone cases. This one isn't the phone case. It's just a sticker, but
phone cases, and we're gonna add our stickers on there too.
And we got some pins
for
the bucket hats,
buttons, and we got tote bags. I think that's everything.
Yeah. Ooh.
Also, make sure y'all check out PunchLine Punch, who got us up here a little slurred. Wait, show them the bottle too. Shout out to PunchLine.
Wow,
Punch.
remember when we used to drown a whole bottle?
Y'all already know. If y'all been rocking, y'all know from at least 2 seasons ago, I stopped doing that. I stopped doing that. I don't do that no more. She would
literally have some left over. Like, that was her. Like, she would always have some left over in her bottle.
This is still my first cup because I learned.
Here's my second cup. Fuck out of here. I'm trying to get PunchLine. This is my nephew's birthday. Turn up.
You trying to get
turn up.
You know that like that TikTok where it's like we're getting started, bitch.
Please. I will spit out my drink. Please.
Yeah, don't worry, we're gonna get on TikTok and all that shit soon. But yeah, thank you guys so much for rocking with us this Saturday. Go enjoy the rest of your fucking Saturday night. I mean,
it's Friday. It's Friday day.
It's Friday. Okay, the punch.
Hit him with the one last time.
Alright, y'all. We will see you guys next week. And don't forget to hoe. And that means...
like, what, bitch? We did not practice that. Don't forget to hoe. And that means healing.